Here in America, it seems they like things big. Big burgers, big houses, and most of all, big cars. But with gas more than $3 a gallon, might Americans be ready for a car that's a lot smaller and maybe a bit smarter? David Curley reports.
Well, so
that man with the mustache, does he look familiar?
Do people say, hey, I know you?
Unfortunately, it still happens, yes.
He's Dr. Z.
Excuse me, Dr. Z, a quick question. What have been the benefits of the merger between Daimler-Benz and Chrysler?
Okay, get in.
No, he's not an actor.
You might want to slow down just a tad.
Dieter Zetsche runs one of the biggest automakers in the world, Daimler, making high-end luxury Mercedes-Benz cars. And now he's bringing a new car to America.
This is a Mercedes?
Not quite. It's a Smart, and it's a close relative to Mercedes.
A small relative, the SmartCar. Less than 9 feet long, room for just 2 people, 3 cylinders, just 71 horsepower, 40 miles a gallon, and fits in half a parking spot. They've sold 800,000 that have been buzzing around European streets for nearly a decade.
Look forward to it. You start us off.
And starting next month,
everybody who sees the car starts to smile and just likes what he or she sees.
A head turner, huh?
Absolutely, absolutely.
The $12,000 car will start showing up here.
But it's just fun to drive it. You can do everything which you can do with a grown-up car.
A grown-up car? What do you mean? This is not a. This is a kid car?
Well, when you pour some water on it, it might grow. No, of course, it's a perfect car which is safe, which gets you everywhere you want.
Are you really a doctor?
No one said Dr. Z doesn't have a sense of humor. But a microcar for America?
America's been an SUV culture. How does this small car work? And people like big cars around them. This seems scary to them. If they go up against an SUV, ouch!
But first of all, America was always about extremes. So, of course, they're the largest cars in the world here in America, but people react perfectly well to this very small car.
Dr. Z, an engineer by training, points to this 50-mile-an-hour test of a smart car against a big Mercedes. The company claims they basically built a reinforced capsule, a NASCAR-type cockpit, to protect passengers. They expect a 4 out of 5-star safety rating.
Obviously, Daimler and Mercedes have a tremendous track record as far as technology is concerned, particularly in the area of safety.
30,000 Americans don't seem worried.
Okay. Now, is that seat all the way back?
They put down $99 to reserve a Smart. Mercedes can't even make that many for America next year.
You're confident with the safety on it, huh?
Absolutely.
And Dr. Z says this is just the beginning. A diesel Smart already gets 70 miles a gallon. They're testing a battery version and are thinking about hydrogen fuel cells. But like other automakers, Daimler has been fighting the most aggressive efforts to raise fuel standards for cars.
But why not go faster? Why not raise the standards higher so that you and other companies are forced to make more fuel-efficient cars quicker?
I do believe that ultimately the customer will drive that development to its limits based on fast rising fuel prices.
All right, let's take a corner here and see how it does.
This may not be the car for a cross-country trip.
Boy, it turns pretty well.
Yeah.
It's a nice little radius.
But in this city, a commuting car, Mercedes expects Americans will want it.
Thank you for the ride.
It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much. You're a good driver.
I'll take that compliment, which feels bigger than his car. For Nightline, I'm David Curley in Washington.
The smart small car, our thanks to David Curley. And when we come